He stopped just one step away from fortune, without even knowing it. This is the story of the most expensive mistake that became a priceless lesson. Darby and his uncle caught the gold fever and went west to dig and grow rich. It was hard for them, but their lust for gold was definite. Together they dug with picks and shovels for weeks. Finally, success. They discovered the shining ore. But they needed equipment to continue the work. They covered up the mine and returned to their home in Williamsburg, Maryland. They shared the secret with relatives and neighbors, borrowing money from them to buy the machinery. Having bought the necessary equipment, they went with it to the mine. Filled with hope and armed with new equipment, they set to work. Down went the drills. Up went the hopes of Darby and his uncle. The first car of ore. Everything was going according to plan. The mine was working perfectly. Just a few more cars of ore and they would clear all their debts and start getting rich. But then, something happened. The vein of gold ore disappeared. Their rainbow ended, and the pot of gold was gone. They drilled on, desperately trying to pick up the vein again, but all was in vain. Finally, they decided to quit. They sold the mine and machinery to a junk man for a few $100s and went home. But the junk man didn't rely on luck. He called in a mining engineer to look at the mine. The engineer explained that the previous owners were not familiar with fault lines. He calculated that the vein had to be just 3 feet from where they stopped. The junk man mined millions of dollars in gold from the mine, because he sought expert counsel before giving up. For years, Darby paid off debts, and eventually repaid every cent he had borrowed from his relatives and neighbors. Years have passed, but Darby has not forgotten the lesson that fate gave him. He say, "I stopped 3 feet from gold. But I will never stop even when men say no, when I ask them to buy insurance." He became a phenomenally successful insurance agent, selling millions of dollars worth of policies a year. Don't stop, 3 feet from gold.
Catch up with time-tested knowledge from old books in a new format.